Mr. Grant.
Did you find her?
There's still no sign of your wife.
Useless. Keep looking.
Yes, sir. Mr. Grant, here's a child.
Julian, this child is named Samuel Quinn. He's your son. He suffers from a congenital heart defect. You must cure him.
Renee, how could you have a child behind my back? Back then, you forced me into marriage through your family's power. Now that the Quinn family is in decline, it's time to get a divorce. Just sign it.
You must have waited so long for this moment. Congratulations. Your wish has finally come true.
What more do you want?
What do I want? How about you drink with me? If you drink, I'll sign.
Sign it. You poisoned my drink. How dare you set me up?
Did you know? I've liked you for so many years. After we got married, you completely ignored me. You still owe me a wedding night.
How is Sammy doing?
The consultation is ready. The surgery can be done today. As for your wife.
Speak.
From what we know, there's a major fire at her residence, and no one survived.
What?
She's gone.
Is that Susie Quinn, the child star? Hey, hurry up, go!
Susie, remember what I told you? We're back in our motherland now to secretly visit Grandpa. We can't let any bad guy find out, okay? Julian? The bad guy is that gentleman we just saw. Despite wearing a decent suit, he is trying to take you away, so stay away from him.
Mom!
Don't be afraid. Mom is here.
Hey, Julian. Thank you. You're this busy and still coming to pick me up.
My son's school is just nearby. I picked you up since it was on my way. Let's go.
That jerk always goes for the pretty but empty ones. Susie. Susie? 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 Where are you? Susie? Susie? Susie?
Mr. Grant, bad news. Your son skipped school to search for his mom and is now missing.
What? Am I paying all these bodyguards for nothing? Go find him now.
Hey, Julian.
Dad, are you my dad?
Kiddo, you've got the wrong person. I'm not your dad. Did you get lost?
Yeah.
How come she looks so much like Sammy?
So this is what it feels like to have a dad. Great. I like having a dad.
Kid, let's go to the security office to find your parents.
Okay?
Susie? Hello, I can't find my child. Could you assist me?
I just reported the missing child, and you arrived. The child is right behind us. Go take a look.
Okay. Susie.
My name's Sammy, not Susie.
How come this kid looks exactly like Susie?
I'm Samuel Quinn or Samuel Grant. One surname from each parent. Did my dad send you to pick me up?
Samuel Quinn. Sweetheart, I can't cure you. I love you. Sammy, is your father named Julian Grant?
That's right. My dad is Julian Grant, the CEO of Brighton Group. Didn't he ask you to get me?
Sammy. My Sammy.
Are you my mom? Mom?
Sammy.
Who are you?
The child has lost her way.
Susie.
Mom? Dad?
Do you know how worried I was? Don't wander off again, okay?
Dad, I found Mom.
Julian. I see. You're acting as Sammy's mom to take him away.
I'm not.
How dare you deny it? I heard it from outside.
That's not true. She's really my mom.
Sammy, she's not your mother. Don't let her fool you. Your mom has been dead for years.
You're lying. You are my mom.
Vivian, shut up.
I want Mom.
Sammy, stop crying, okay? You're a big boy. Don't cry.
You are right. I'm a strong boy. I shouldn't cry.
Sammy, good boy.
Sammy's been pretty aloof since childhood and doesn't let anyone get close. I didn't expect him to bond with her like that and consider her his mom. Thank you.
If there's nothing else, I'll head out.
Mom, I don't want to leave. I want to stay with Dad.
Susie, stop talking nonsense. He's not your father.
No, he is my dad. I want my dad.
It's okay. Where's your father?
Her dad.
I was raised by my mom alone. She always told me my dad passed away, but I know he's not dead. Just recently, I found a picture of Mom and Dad. You must be my father.
Susie, shut up. Well, maybe she mistook a fashion magazine cover for her dad?
Susie, don't call any stranger Dad, well, okay?
If there's nothing else, we'll leave.
It's unusual to see Mr. Grant, this gentle with a child, but I can see why. She really looks so much like Mrs. Grant.
Mrs. Grant.
Mr. Grant's wife was named Renee, but she passed away unexpectedly.
Jack, what did you say?
I said that she looks so much like your wife.
Yes, Susie does look a lot like Renee. Is that woman her? Jack, is Renee's father being treated at our hospital? Inform the hospital to call his family right away. I'd like to see if she's really Renee.
Got it.
Mom, you're not being brave today. You even got bullied. Why didn't you teach her a lesson?
Sweetheart, I prefer to reason with people. We can't just punish people for no reason. Got it?
I don't buy it.
Luckily, he didn't recognize me. Otherwise, it would be a big problem. I need to disguise myself first, before seeing my dad. Go. Excuse me, which room is Yale Quinn in?
It's on the 3rd floor, the room farthest inside.
Thanks.
Mr. Grant, our surveillance shows that. This woman inquired about a specific room, but she looks quite different from your wife.
Zoom in. Let's go.
Why are you here? What do you want?
What do I want? You really thought this through. You're even wearing a mask. Take off the mask.
Why would I listen to you? Who are you? Do I know you?
Not gonna take it off, huh? Okay. I'll help you do it.
Wait. I can do it myself.
A second mask is underneath it. What are you hiding?
Sir, do I know you? My actions aren't for you to judge.
Guys. Take off her mask.
It's just a mask. Is it necessary to make such a fuss? I'll do it myself.
Renee. So it really is you.
That's right. I am Renee. What? Are you going to bite me?
Bite you? Your skin's too tough.
Julian, you used my father to get me here, doing something so low. What does that say about you?
You know those are dirty tricks. What about what you did 5 years ago?
Didn't I leave a child for you?
How dare you say that? You abandoned us. Today, you'll experience the humiliation I suffered.
What are you planning to do? Come on! Please don't do that.
For what you did to me, you should have seen this day coming.
Dad, I just fell, and now my leg really hurts.
What?
Where are you?
Wait for me at home. I'll be back soon. Renee, you better behave yourself. Don't run away.
Wait, was that Sammy just now? How is he doing?
You have no right to bring up Sammy. When you abandoned him 5 years ago, you're not his mother anymore.
I had no choice. How could a mom want to leave her child on purpose? Sammy was diagnosed with a congenital disease. I was not able to cure him, so I...
Enough, I don't want to hear your lies.
Mr. Grant?
Everyone, leave now. This is the most secure electric lock. Only the best hacker can crack it. Sammy. Where's Sammy?
Your son? He left home this morning.
Left? Wasn't he hurt?
Hurt? Not at all.
You brat, daring to lie to me.
Mr. Grant, your son sees your wife as his mom. Was he going to visit her?
Oh no.
Can you really rescue Mom? Of course, I won the youth hacker competition. You're amazing, Sammy. Mom!
Sammy, Susie, why are you here?
We're here to save you.
So good. Let's go.
You took my son away, Renee. Very well. Find out where Renee is right now.
Got it. I've located it. Your son's watch is in the old town.
Let's go.
How dare you? You escaped and stole my son.
He is my son too.
You're not worthy, especially after leaving Sammy 5 years ago.
Dad, can you please not fight with Mom? It was my idea to help Mom. I want a mom, just like all the other kids. I also want a dad and a big brother.
We will have them, okay?
Kids need a complete family. Let's get remarried for their sake, okay?
Remarried? You?
Yeah, remarried for our kids, and also for you.
What are you talking about?
Mom's blushing. That's because Mom's feeling shy.
You two little rascals. Don't say that.
What, you don't want to go home?
What are you doing? Kids are still here.
Let's go, come home with me.
Don't you have a childhood friend who's a bit more than that? She might get the wrong idea.
There's nothing between her and me.
No need to explain further. I don't care your relationship. I just want my kids.
Where are you heading for?
Take them home.
Isn't this your home?
Silly Dad. She means you're home.
Great. I'll drive you back.
Hey, Julian.
Oh no.
Vivian, what are you doing here?
Renee. Julian, what is happening here? How could you bring her into our house? Don't forget it was because of Renee that we couldn't be together.
What nonsense are you talking?
Julian, you're such a jerk. You're with her, but you still bring me home.
Vivian, why are you at my house?
Of course I'm here to be with you. Julian.
I don't need you to keep me company. You'd better leave.
Julian, with so many women around you, all with beauty but no brains, and yet you still bring me here? Let's head out.
Mom, please don't leave, okay? I want a dad and a big brother too. Yeah, if you leave now, Dad will really be hers.
Why are both kids calling Renee Mom? Could they really be her and Julian's kids?
Renee, let me explain. I have no idea why she's here. Trust me, let me handle this, all right?
Damn it, if not for these little two bastards, this evil woman would be gone. Julian, your mom asked me to come over. She hoped we'd live together and get along well. How could you just let me go?
Did my mom send you here again?
Renee, Julian and I are childhood friends. Plus, his mom is on board. You'd better know your place. Otherwise, you'll end up embarrassed.
Vivian, Julian and I have 2 kids. For the kids, I won't let you win. You should just give up.
You haven't cared Sammy for even one day. Will he accept you as his mother?
Mom, I just want you to be my mom.
Vivian, you've seen it too. Sammy only thinks of Renee as his mom. Stop being so unreasonable.
So what? Even if you two have kids, I can be their mother after we get married?
You might not get the chance.
What? What's going on here? Julian, tell me it's not true.
It is true. Vivian, you saw it. Renee and I are already married Please stop causing trouble.
But Julian, you said you loved me. We're childhood sweethearts.
Vivian, we did grow up together, but I only see you as a sister.
How's that possible? Your mom always asks me to be her daughter-in-law.
That's just my mom's wishful thinking. That's not my idea. Could you please leave now?
Julian, I was too impulsive. I know I was wrong. Please don't be mad at me.
Vivian, let's talk later.
Your childhood friend even called you. Julian, why aren't you chasing her?
Renee, stop joking with me.
I'm not joking with you. Don't come to me until you cut ties with those women.
How can I explain all this?
Dad, you're so clueless. You can't even cheer Mom up. If you push Mom away, I won't forgive you either.
Cheer her up how?
Oh my. Dad, don't you ever watch TV shows? On TV shows, women always fall for men who can cook. Go cook something now and make Mom happy.
Will this really work?
Relax. Trust me, you're on the right track.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's
okay.
Go. Okay.
Why are you coming in here again?
Well, it's getting late. How about we eat first?
I'm not eating. Once you sort things out with Vivian, we can have dinner.
But the kids need to eat, even if we don't. You know I'm usually busy with work. I don't have time to cook. How about you?
Sweethearts, let's eat, then we can go to bed.
Wow, this is so delicious. Renee, what about mine?
Silly Dad, Mom has already prepared it for you. Yours is in the kitchen.
Susie and Sammy, is it yummy?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to work today. I won't be coming home tonight. You need to listen to Mom. Got it? Bye.
Got it.
Bye.
Hey, Sammy, is Mom still mad at Dad? Yeah, she's cooling down a bit. Let's just get this sorted out. This morning I hacked into Dad's computer. He will definitely go to that hotel. Susie, take this file to Mom. Tell her Dad said it's urgent. Leave the rest to me. All right.
Mom. Kids, why don't you go to bed?
Mom, Dad forgot this important document. He needs it at room 3608 at Goldton Hotel.
He's so forgetful. How did he end up being a CEO? All right, I got it. I need to go out. Take good care of Susie at home, okay?
Okay. Done.
Which room is it? Forget it. I'll just knock on each door. Hello, this is the contract for Mr. Grant.
Did Mr. Grant send you?
Yeah.
Come in.
This might not be appropriate. Here's the contract, and then I'll be off.
You should be grateful I let you in. What? You just like playing hard to get, huh? Haha.
Let go of me. Just let go.
How dare you touch my woman?
Well, Mr. Grant. What? If you're interested in her services, I'll arrange it. Why did you hit me?
Service? What service? I don't do that.
You fool. Open your eyes wide and see clearly. This is my wife, not some special service providers you just mentioned.
What? Mr. Grant, your wife? Mr. Grant, I was really foolish. It's all my fault. I almost caused trouble for Mrs. Grant since I didn't recognize her. Can you let me go this time? Mr. Grant, please.
Get out of here. Tell me, why are you in a place like this?
Why are you questioning me? Aren't you here as well?
Me? I'm here for work.
Interesting. I'm here for work too, okay?
What can you really do here? Do you know what kind of place this is? It's a high-end hotel club. The place is full of all sorts of people, and you're working here. What if someone mistreats you?
Is he actually worried about me?
Tell me, Renee, what exactly are you doing here?
Susie told me to bring the contract to room 3608, but I confused the room numbers, so I just...
Contract? I never asked you to deliver one.
That's the one.
Ha-ha! You're welcome, Dad.
You brat. They were trying to set us up on purpose, wanting us to get back together.
What? Susie actually tricked me. I'll teach her a lesson.
Since you're here, why not stay a little longer? Don't let the kid's kindness be in vain.
No?
What's wrong? You didn't act like this when we were together years ago.
The kids are still at home alone. I'm worried about them.
I'll take you home.
Sammy, Dad, and Mom have made up, right? Absolutely. Look, they came back together.
Sammy, Susie, get down here.
Renee, the kids are all asleep. Don't wake them up.
Mom, you're back.
Still pretending? They haven't even got changed.
Mom.
Babies, can you stay out of our business? I can handle it, okay?
Got it.
Go to bed. Okay. You, come over here. You don't have to treat me like that. Since we parted ways, there's nothing left between us.
Then why did you come home with me?
I just want the kids to have a happy childhood. I don't want them growing up without parents. I hope you understand me.
Renee, do you know that I actually...
You actually what?
I want to be a good father.
Why doesn't he just say it? Maybe I don't mean anything to him.
Damn it. Why didn't I just say it?
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, kids. Who let you in?
Yesterday. Was my fault, please don't mind.
It's okay. I didn't take it to heart anyway.
I heard you don't like eating breakfast. I made this just for you.
Get out.
Kids, go out and eat.
I'm asking you to leave. I need to get changed.
Don't be shy. I've seen it before. All right then. I'll head out first. Make sure to eat, okay? Hey, are you done eating?
When did you learn to cook?
Mom, you just don't understand. Love can inspire someone to learn. Dad stayed up all night, learning how to make this.
So, he does really love me?
Just eat and stop talking.
Ha ha.
Your hand?
It's nothing, just a little scratch.
Come here. I'll put a Band-Aid on you.
Dad, what are you waiting for? Go!
All right.
Renee, please give me another chance. Could I have another chance to love you?
Julian, are you available tomorrow at noon? My mom wants to have a meal with your mom and you.
Why are you looking at me? She's asking you, not me.
Your mother called me today. She asked me to talk about our wedding. You can't dodge it.
Don't worry. I'll be there on time.
What? Is your childhood friend calling you again?
But this time my mom asked for it. She asked us to sort out the wedding plans. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
What does it have to do with me?
Of course, it's about you. You're my wife.
I'll pass.
Why don't you go with me?
Your two families have deep ties. What am I even doing there? You two have started eavesdropping.
Dad, just go. Mom surely cares about you. We are here to support you.
Okay.
Mom.
What's wrong, sweetie?
Mom, why aren't you going with Dad? Aren't you afraid that someone else might take Dad?
How could your dad be taken away? Besides, it's their family's banquet. It's not appropriate for me to go.
Mom, do you like Dad?
Of course, I like him.
Then why would you let Dad go? You like Dad, but you won't tell him. Mom, you're such a softie.
Am I really that weak? Don't worry for you two little smarties. I will definitely go. I know what's best to do, all right?
Okay.
Good boy.
Julian, what's going on with you? Why are you so distant with Vivian? You should take the lead.
Mom, I already told you I don't like her. We can't be together.
What are you talking about? We've been family friends for generations. If you marry Vivian, it would strengthen our family bonds. Besides, Vivian is good enough for you. Why do you keep making excuses?
Vivian is a good person, but I already have someone I like.
What did you just say?
Is it that Renee again? She has neither status nor looks. How can she compete with me for Julian?
I said I already have someone I like. Her name is Renee, so there's no chance for me and Vivian.
Mrs. Grant, don't worry. Feelings need time to develop. I'm sure Julian will change his mind after we spend more time together.
Sorry. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Renee.
I can't let my kid's dad be taken by a seductress.
Who are you calling a seductress? I think you're the real homewrecker here. It's her. She took Julian from me.
I won't take the blame for that.
Scarlett, what's going on here?
Well, let me introduce myself. My name's Renee, Julian's wife.
What?
Wife? Julian, what's your problem? When did you get married? And why didn't you tell me?
Mom, this is my personal matter. There's no need to make it public. Besides, you're always so busy. Thought I'd spare you from my wedding plans.
Vivian, let's go. You don't have to marry him. Julian doesn't deserve you.
Mom, I really like Julian. I'll marry no one but him. No one but him?
He's married already. Aren't you going to give up? You.
Hey, Yvonne, please let me explain.
Excuse me, who's handling the bill?
I'll take care of it. Someone has no manners at all. She's just here for a free meal.
Exactly. I'm all about that free food. If there's nothing else, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Hey.
I didn't know you could be like this.
Renee, you evil woman, stealing my man. I'll make sure you regret it. You've got 2 brats, don't you? I'll start by dealing with them.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Is my wife still angry?
Who said I'm your wife?
Who else but you could be worthy of that title? You really had my back today. That was amazing.
Well, I did it all just for the kids. Who would ever do it for you?
Really? Surely all for the kids?
Hey, I'm done talking to you.
Sammy.
Mom and Dad, you're back! No one else can hold you back from being together!
You're really clever.
Of course, how else would Mom and Dad make up?
Vivian, why did you come here?
No need to rush me out. I came to tell you something important. This news is about whether you or I will win Julian's heart.
Vivian, don't waste your time. Our family is living happily now. You don't stand a chance.
Julian, I know you actually like me. These 2 kids left you with no choice but to choose her. So, what if I told you they aren't yours? Would you still speak up for them?
What do you mean?
Here. This is the evidence I've collected. Since Renee left you, she's been seeing other guys. Who knows if these kids are really yours?
Vivian, stop talking nonsense.
You know I'm not lying. Maybe these 2 little bastards actually belong to the guys you've been flirting with.
You!
Mom!
Sammy, Susie, you go to your room first. I need to talk to her. All right, go ahead.
Mom, Susie, I'll take you to play toys in my room.
Humph, Renee. Still pretending to be the perfect wife and mom before Julian? What a shame. These proofs are enough to reveal your true self.
Julian, you...
Renee, I believe you.
You believe me, but these...
These are just baseless speculations, Wakar. What can they show?
Julian, why do you still believe her? She's lying to you.
That's enough, Vivian. I'm telling you, this is between Renee and me. It's none of your business. Get out now.
You could. I wasn't planning to bring up the evidence of her hitting on those guys. But now, don't blame me. Check for yourself. She's not as innocent as you think. She has been living a very different life out there.
Vivian, you're slandering me.
Slander? What? You dare to do it but won't admit it?
You.
Renee, I never imagined you were like this. You're using the kids to deceive Julian. You're so despicable.
Vivian, you can insult me, but don't involve my kids. And these children truly belong to Julian. If you don't believe it, we can do a paternity test.
All right, let's get a paternity test done.
I have nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Okay, Julian, your family has a private doctor, right? A paternity test should be easy to arrange.
Well, guys, bring Dr. Jordan here.
Okay, sure.
Mr. Grant, you want to see me?
Dr. Jordan, please carry out a paternity test for me and my kids.
Sure, Mr. Grant.
Sammy, Susie.
Mom!
Let's have this doctor take a strand of your hair, okay? Okay. Don't be scared, all right?
All right, let's go.
Renee, you think you can go against me? I already acted as Julian's mother and instructed Dr. Jordan to do everything he can to get rid of you, you fool. Now let's see if Julian will still stand by you.
Dr. Jordan, how's everything?
Well, Mr. Grant, the test results are here. These children are really not yours.
What did you say?
Julian, I told you. Renee, this bitch is deceiving you.
Julian, I really didn't betray you. You must trust me.
Enough. No need to explain.
No. Dad, you must believe Mom. Actually, Mom loves you a lot.
Oh, you 2 bastards. Get away from here. You're not. Julian's children, get out of the Grant family with your mom.
You.
Dad, do you really not want us anymore?
Julian, do you really not trust me?
I always believe you, but why did you deceive me?
There is something wrong with the report.
What? What's wrong?
How can there be any issue? Mr. Grant, this report was detected with the latest equipment. The likelihood of an error is next to nothing.
The machine is all right, but the person has doubts.
Renee, what do you mean by that?
I'm saying that Dr. Jordan had issues with his procedure.
But Dr. Jordan is one of the top physicians. Such operations are a piece of cake for him. It must be the machine's issue.
That's right.
Julian, don't let Renee trick you. Dr. Jordan is very professional. There shouldn't be any issue.
What? Feeling nervous?
Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I think you should be worried.
I'm not worried. Since Dr. Jordan's method has issues, let's get a new doctor to do the paternity test.
All right, I'll give Jack a call now.
Hey, Julian, the results are already here. There's no need to waste time. The machine is definitely fine. Let's not mess around.
Mess around? Let me tell you, Vivian. Do you even know how I feel about Renee? I won't let anyone speak ill of her. If I find out that you are behind this, I won't show mercy. Jack.
Hey, Mr. Grant. No. Mr. Grant, I will tell you the truth. It's all...
Speak.
It's all her. It was Ms. Shaw who told me to do this. She said that your mother insisted on doing it this way. She claimed I must kick your wife out. So I just did it. I wouldn't have dared to upset your mother, right?
My mother told you to do this?
Yeah. She asked me to do everything I can to change the results. So I ended up doing it.
Calm down.
I won't dare to do it again.
My mother is really crossing the line.
You mean Vivian's behind all of this?
Yes. Yeah, it's her.
Vivian? You honestly directed him to go this far?
What does this have to do with me? I was just passing the message.
Vivian, if I call my mom to check now, what's going to happen?
Is this really necessary?
You still won't admit it.
Mom, look, she gets nervous and starts sweating from her forehead.
You bastard. Stop talking nonsense. I'm not nervous.
What did you call Sammy?
Julian, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Let me go.
Hey, get out. For your mom's sake, I'll let you off this time. Next time, if you dare insult my wife or my children, I won't spare you. Get lost.
Humph.
Hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Grant.
Mom, you and Dad won't leave us, right?
Babies, I won't leave you. We'll always protect you, okay?
Don't worry, I'll never leave you, and I won't leave your mom either.
Wow, Mom is blushing. Yeah, Mom's just being shy.
Well, you two little rascals. Now you're teasing Mom too? Julian, Vivian won't let this go easily, and your mom won't either.
Don't worry, I will explain everything to my mom, rest assured.
Bring Renee home, now. We need to talk.
All right, I will be going back. My mom just called. She asked us to see her. We could explain our marriage to her.
Okay, babies. We are heading out for a while. You two stay at home, all right?
Okay, Mom and Dad, don't worry. I'll take care of Susie.
Well, good boy.
Be on your best behavior, okay? Bye. Bye.
Sammy, are we not going to help Mom and Dad? Of course we are, but we need a strategy first. That nasty woman keeps bothering Mom, doesn't she? Now it's our turn to give her a hard time. Well, how do we cause trouble for her? Susie, don't you forget that I'm a hacker. Let me dig up some dirt on her, and we'll send it to Mom and Dad. Then she won't dare to pick on Mom again. Great!
Vivian, what are you doing here?
What? I asked her to come? Do you have a problem with that?
Mom, did you know she used your name to frame Renee? How can you side with her like that?
I'm favoring Vivian. It's more like you're falling for her tricks. Vivian told me everything you said happened. What she's doing is for your own good.
Mrs. Grant, you said that Vivian did this for Julian. Isn't this all about her own gain?
Nonsense!
Still pretending, huh?
Enough. Renee, these are all pictures of you with other men. Vivian filled me in on this. As for Vivian, instructing the doctor in my name, it was all to prevent Julian from being deceived by you. Who are you to criticize her?
Mom, these photos are fake. I believe Renee would never do such a thing.
Fake? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Since these photos are around, she has definitely done something shameful.
Mrs. Grant, you...
Renee, I'm giving you one more chance. Leave my son now. You should know, you don't deserve to marry into the Grant family.
Mom, I won't break up with Renee. In this life, she can only be my wife. I believe Renee is being falsely accused. I'll look into it myself to clear my wife's name. Jack, investigate all the details about these photos. It's about Renee. Make sure to find the real culprit.
Mrs. Grant, see? It's all because of Renee. That seductress who fooled Julian. Now Julian even dare to talk to you this way.
Julian, are you seriously this taken in by her? Renee, here is 1 million. Isn't it just about money for you to approach Julian? I'm giving it to you now. Just take the cash and get out of the Grant family.
Mom, how can you do this, Greg?
What? Not enough? 5 million? If you keep wanting more, I'll kick you out and you'll end up with nothing.
Renee, I thought you could hold back. Well, but now your true self is showing.
Renee, why did you...
Vivian, don't judge me with your narrow mindset.
Renee, what are you doing?
Mrs. Grant, I respect you as Julian's mother, so I've put up with enough. But you can't keep treating me like this. You? I'm not taking this money. But your son, I'm set on having him.
You such a shameless woman. How dare you speak to me like this?
Don't bully my mom!
Sammy, Susie, why are you here?
What's going on? Didn't I tell you to look into the photos? Why did you bring the kids here?
Mr. Grant, while I was investigating, I came across your kids. Your son has hacked into Vivian's private account. Here is all the evidence.
These two bastards again?
Who are they?
They're my children with Renee.
Your children have grown this big.
I'm sorry, Mom. I thought this might concern you, so I kept it from you.
Mrs. Grant, please don't go soft on this. Even though these kids are born to Julian and Renee, they are still part of the Grant family. How could you let a woman like her be their mother?
Bad woman, don't talk about my mom like that. You're behind all this, aren't you?
What is all this about?
Mom, this is evidence of Vivian slandering Renee, shown in the chat logs where she made fake photos. Mom, you should see for yourself.
Vivian, what's really going on here?
Mrs. Grant, how can you trust evidence found by a child? This must be Renee, who's trying to use the child to set me up.
That's enough, Vivian. Still trying to deny it. You slandered Renee last time, and I let it go. Looks like you're still the same.
Mrs. Grant, you must believe me. You've watched me growing up. You know what I'm like. How could I possibly do that? It must be Renee, slandering me on purpose.
Renee, you better confess. Did you get these 2 kids to slander Vivian?
Mom never taught us that. It was this bad lady who messed up herself. Why are you blaming our mom?
You 2? How dare you speak to me like that? Do you know your place? I could be your grandmother.
I don't want you to be our grandma. You were bullying our mom. You're a bad person.
Susie, Sammy, by blood, she is indeed your grandmother. And you should respect the elderly. Go apologize.
Sorry, Grandma.
At least you're teaching the kids something right. I'm starting to believe that. You wouldn't teach kids to do something like that.
Because it wasn't Renee at all. Behind all this, it's Vivian pulling the strings. Mom, if you don't trust what I'm saying, I'll get to the bottom of everything and provide you with the most convincing proof.
Why bother investigating, Mrs. Grant? These chats are definitely fake. Any further investigation would just be a waste of everyone's time.
What? Are you afraid of further investigation? Did you really do something?
How's that possible? Mrs. Grant, what could I do?
Fine, let them investigate. Nobody leaves until we get to the bottom of this today.
Jack.
There's no need for investigation, Mr. Grant. Mr. Samuel truly is a prodigy. He's already obtained all the information from the sources. Just pretending Vivian will twist the truth.
Vivian, what's there to explain? Chats can be faked, but this bank transfer record can't be forged.
How is this possible? I didn't do it. I really didn't do it.
You didn't do it, Vivian. You're still trying to deny it? Do I need to bring the bank manager here to confront you?
I never expected it really was you. Vivian, you've always been a sweet girl. How could you do something like this?
Mom.
What's wrong, Sammy?
I just found this, but I can't understand it. It may help you.
Sammy, where did you get this?
It's from that bad lady's another social media app.
Sammy, you're great.
What about me, Mom?
Susie is awesome too. You two have helped Mom and Dad a lot. Julian, take a look at this.
Never thought Vivian could be so disgraceful in private.
Julian, let me explain. I really didn't mean to. I'm not usually like this. You're not usually like this?
Vivian, you surely can put on a show.
Julian, what do you mean? Everything I did was because I like you so much.
A girl like you saying you like me? It makes me feel sick.
Julian, what are you talking about?
Drop the act.
This picture.
How? You admitted it yourself.
No, that's not me.
Vivian, you honestly think I don't know what you're really like, and you dare to frame Renee? I think you are the gold digger.
Vivian, I can't believe you'd be like this. I even thought about trying to set you up with Julian. It turns out I really was wrong about you.
Mrs. Grant,
Enough, you shameless woman. Get out of here now. I don't want to see you again.
Jack, get her out of here.
Yes.
Let me explain. Julian!
Renee,
Mrs. Grant, I understand. You were also deceived by Vivian. It's not your fault.
You're really kind and understanding. Back in the day, I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Grant, don't be. Susie, Sammy, come here. This is Grandma.
Grandma!
Yes, I have grandkids now. 2 smarts and wonderful kids. Your grandpa in heaven would also be happy. I'm already old enough. From now on, you're in charge of the Grant family.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I won't let you down.
Thanks for believing in me today.
It's nothing. You're my legitimate wife. I don't believe you. Should I believe that Vivian instead?
Wow, Mom's being shy. Daddy, hurry and go after Mom!
How about I take you all out for a big meal?
We want to eat Mom's cooking. Mom's cooking is the best food in the world.
Renee, I'll get my revenge. A happy family of 4, huh? You love to smile, huh? I'll tear your family apart. I'll make sure you never smile again.
Mom, where's Dad? Mom?
Julian.
Dad, wake up!
Mr. Grant?
Julian.
Renee, if you keep leaning on me, I'm going to suffocate.
Daddy!
Don't worry. Daddy's all right.
Mr. Grant?
Vivian, I didn't expect you to hold a grudge and act out like this. This time, I won't let you off so easily. Jack, throw her into the middle of nowhere and never let her come back.
Got it? Go!
Ha 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 ha. Renee didn't manage to kill you this time. You're just lucky. Don't think Julian is really the way he seems. What you've seen is just his facade.
Renee, don't overthink it. She's just talking nonsense.
All right, I see. You should go to the hospital right away.
Okay.
Miss Quinn, we found out that Mr. Grant has been in a romantic relationship with a lady.
So? He still has someone special in his heart. Seems like I'm just in the way. Let's go.
Dad, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey, did I ask you to clean up? Can't you see I haven't even finished?
I'm sorry. How about I make you another snack?
Do you think I look like someone who needs that little snack? Well, if you really want to apologize, how about going out with me?
Let go of me.
Come on, let's go with me.
Let go of me.
Ow, ow, ow.
Julian, why are you here?
Mom, Dad came to rescue you?
Who asked you to protect me?
Do you know who I am? How dare you hit me? Are you looking for trouble?
I don't care who you are. If you bully my wife, I won't spare you.
Well, you little brat, you can protect her for now, but can you protect her for a lifetime? Do you believe I'd come looking for her every day? Soon enough, she'll even lose her job.
How dare you?
You hit me again? Do you know who my boss is? Mess with my boss, me, and you're done for.
Julian, just let it go. After all, I work here. Even though you're Mr. Grant, you can't always be by my side every single moment.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll give you a chance to go get someone right now. I'm waiting for you.
Fine. You better not think about leaving. You're doomed.
Wow, Dad, you're amazing. You scared the bad guy off in no time. Mom?
What a touching scene. I almost don't want to interrupt. Who the hell hit my bro? Mr. Grant.
That's right, boss. This guy hit me. Look, my face is still swollen.
You bastard. Do you know who he is? If you want some trouble, don't drag me into it.
Are they turning on each other?
I don't know. You know me that...
Yes, Mr. Grant. I once had the honor of dining with you and Mr. Chase.
That makes things easier. Handle this person on your own.
I promise to make you satisfied. Let's go.
Renee, come back home with me. It's dangerous for you to be out there alone with two kids. It's too chaotic out there. I'm worried you might get bullied.
Yeah, Mom. Let's go home with Dad. In today's situation, if it weren't for Dad, you'd be in danger. Besides, we also want to be with Dad.
But don't you have a girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Yeah, that Clara. I know everything.
Clara? She's just my rumored girlfriend by agreement. Renee, don't get the wrong idea. Come back home with me.
All right, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Renee.
Dad! Sammy, what are you doing? Susie, are you stupid?
Sammy, Susie, did you just call him Dad?
Dad, maybe you misheard.
Lucas, what brings you here?
I heard things are a bit chaotic around here, so I came to check on you.
By the time you came to check, Renee was already in trouble.
Julian, you...
Renee, are you all right? How about coming back to the company with me? As for the rumors, I can explain.
I'm the one who manages her work. Renee, come back with me.
You're Julian, right? Renee's ex-boyfriend.
Sorry about that. I'm not just some ex-boyfriend. I'm Renee's husband. You're just her childhood friend and trying to steal my wife right in front of me? I'm telling you, dream on.
Wife? Julian, don't flatter yourself. I know you too well. You already have a girlfriend. Why you still come to Renee?
What are you talking about?
Lucas, just stop. The kids are still here.
Renee, let's go. A jerk like him doesn't deserve you.
Lucas, stop using the scandalous girlfriend against me. Let me tell you, Renee has already agreed to go home with me. Don't even think about taking her away from me.
Do I need your permission to take Renee with me? Besides, are you really that confident? Renee will just go with you.
Mr. Grant, Miss Clara just called. She said she's already at your place and asked when you'd be back.
If he likes Clara so much, then why does he keep coming after me?
Mom.
Mom's all right.
Julian, mind your own business first before worrying about Renee.
Sammy, are we really just leaving like this? I feel so sorry for Dad.
Let's just leave silly Dad for now and see if he dares to make Mom angry again.
Mr. Grant, I didn't mean it.
Your bonus for this month is canceled. Prepare the contract for termination right away, Cotter. Tonight I'm ending the collaboration with Clara.
Yes.
Sammy, Susie, I have something to discuss with Lucas. You go home first?
Okay.
Lucas, thank you for bringing me home today.
Why are you being so polite with me? Oh, by the way, this is our company's contract. I still hope you can join us. With your skills, you'll be a great fit. As for the salary, you don't need to worry.
This?
Just think it over. If not for yourself, at least think about the kids. You need an income.
All right. I'll think about it.
Take a good rest. Hope to see you at the office tomorrow. Bye.
Julian, you're back.
Sign it.
What's this?
I'll compensate you for the breach of contract. Just sign it.
No, I can't sign this. Once I sign, how can I stay by Julian's side after that? Julian,
Is the compensation not enough? All right, I'll double it for you. Go on and sign it. If you don't sign it, I'll make our scandal public. Then you won't get a single penny.
I'll sign it.
Okay, from now on, there's no more between us. Make sure to have the reporters announce our amicable breakup. Don't let the public misunderstand me.
What the hell is going on? What? You mean Julian went to meet that woman with 2 kids? All right, I see. It must be that evil woman who stole Julian away, forcing him to cancel the contract with me. I won't let you get your way.
Did someone come by just now?
Lucas!
Renee, you're here.
This is the woman Mr. Jenkins personally hired to join the company, and now she's bringing 2 kids along. Everyone's saying she's Mr. Jenkins's mistress, and the kids might be his too. I don't know if it's true, but a woman like that can still be a homewrecker.
Got too much free time. Don't worry about this. I'll handle it. Go home and get ready to start your new job. For the welcome reception tonight, I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Where is Renee?
What's it to you where Renee is?
Let me tell you, I've already broken off the engagement with Clara. Tell me where Renee is.
Renee will not go home with you. Just go now.
Lucas, let me make this clear. Even if you grew up with Renee, you still don't stand a chance with her. Renee cares about me.
Fine. Let's make it a fair competition.
Mom, are we really not going back with Dad?
Sammy, If there's no dad, it's just me taking care of you. Does that make you sad?
Not at all.
But then there's no one to take care of Mom.
It's okay. Let's go home. Sammy, Susie, what was that noise just now?
It's nothing, just the wind blowing against the window. Mom, can we go downstairs to play?
Sure, just don't stay out too late. It's almost time for dinner.
Okay. Dad. Why are you here, Dad?
Can I just come and see you?
Wow, Dad, you're so good to us. I just want to be with you forever.
It doesn't sound like what you said before.
You don't understand. This is what you call strong father-son bonding.
Is this phrase used correctly here? Since you love me so much, how about doing me a favor?
Dad, what can we do?
Sweeties, all you need to do is let me know what Mom is doing whenever possible. I'll handle everything else.
You just use us as little spies, but for the sake of tasty treats, I'll lend a hand.
Little foodies. Go back now, or Mom will worry about you if she can't find you. Come on. Lucas, what do you have to compete with me for Renee? I have 2 little sweeties.
Time for dinner. I'm going out for dinner tonight. You two stay at home, okay?
Yes, Mom. I'll take good care of Susie.
Good boy.
Sammy, we promised Dad. Should we tell him now?
All right, then. Dad, Mom, and Lucas went out for dinner. The rest is up to you.
Renee is going to have a meal with Lucas. No way, I can't just sit back and do nothing. I must head over immediately.
Julian, are you even listening to me? I really like you. Can't we just be together, like before?
Clara, didn't I make it clear enough? It's over between us, and I'm already married. Please stop bothering me. I've got to go. Just leave on your own.
Julian. It must be that woman who's been seducing Julian. I'm going to follow and see what kind of person she is.
Renee, to celebrate your first day at the company, here's to you.
All right. Renee has had quite a bit to drink today. I'll drink this one for her.
Mr. Jenkins, you sure can hold your liquor. Mr. Jenkins, I noticed you seem to really care about Renee. To be honest, have you and Renee been together for a while?
Don't get the wrong idea. I've known Lucas since we were kids. We're very good friends. There's no way I'd be with him. So, since it's my first day on the job, I look forward to working with you all. A toast to everyone. I really can't drink anymore.
If you can't drink, why push yourself? You all keep going. I'll take Renee back first. Today's on me.
Hail to Mr. Jenkins.
It's just a meal. Why is it taking so long? Lucas, how dare you take advantage of my wife while she's drunk? I won't let you off.
Julian, what are you doing here?
Let go.
Are you crazy? Can't you see she's already drunk?
Stupid woman, I can't believe you drink so much with a man. Aren't you worried about your safety? Lucas, you can go now and...
糟 idea. Where are you taking Renee to?
Of course I'm taking her home. Do you think I'm taking her to your place?
Yo.
Move aside. Don't think I won't do something to you. If you try to stop me again, I won't go easy on you.
My baby. Where is my baby?
It's so late. Kids must be asleep by now.
Who are you? You look so familiar.
I didn't know Renee can be so cute when she's drunk. And I'm your husband.
Husband? So, can I get a kiss then?
You started it this time. Renee, what are you doing?
Why are you here?
You were drunk last night. I drove you home.
You took advantage of me.
I didn't. You started it yesterday. Besides, in a situation like yesterday's, any man would find it hard to resist.
You pervert.
Dad got kicked out by Mom again.
Don't talk at meals.
Okay.
Can you two go to the bedroom first? Mom and Dad need to talk.
All right.
I hope you forget everything happened last night. And remember, you have a girlfriend. Don't come to me again. Please leave.
Renee, I've handled the rumors about me. Come home with me. Are you really thinking about raising the kids or without a father?
Let go of me.
Renee, I know you're back.
Clara.
Find some time to come home. Your mother's belongings are still at the Quinn family's place.
Fine. I'll go. Right now, I'm merely a woman who's been kicked out by her family. How could I possibly be worthy of the esteemed Mr. Grant? I'm going back to reclaim the Quinn family. Only then can I truly be his wife. I've got things to do. You go on your own.
All right, I'll be waiting for you.
Sammy, Susie. We'll go to Grandma's house later to pay our respects, and we'll bring back the things she left for you.
We'll go with Mom.
Yeah, let's go.
To the Quinn house? Clara and Renee have the same last name, Quinn. Could they possibly be related? Jack, go investigate and tell me everything about the Quinn family. Do it right now.
That Renee actually came back. Since the Quinns went bankrupt and her father was jailed, she disappeared without a trace. How could she reappear just as we're about to claim the entire Quinn family business?
Mom, I think this whole thing isn't as simple as it seems. As soon as she returned, she pressured Julian to cut ties with me. This time she is definitely coming our way.
How dare she?
But Mom, don't worry. I've used those scraps from Renee's mom to force her back. Once she's back, let's see what ground she has to fight us.
Fine. You're really clever.
She's here. Renee, I didn't expect that all these years. Your kids are so big now. But who is the father? Not some homeless person from the street?
You bad woman. You're talking nonsense. Our father is not homeless. We have a dad. His name is Julian Grant.
What? You little brat, did you say? Your dad is Julian? How is that even possible?
That's right, Clara. Their father is indeed the CEO of Brighton Group, Julian Grant.
You're talking nonsense. How could Julian be with a woman like you?
I came here today just to take back what my parents left for me.
Renee, aren't you being a bit too naive? Did you really think we'd hand over the junk to you just like that?
What do you want?
What do we want? First, stay out of the Quinn family's business?
No problem. Anyway, the Quinn family is long gone. As long as you return what my parents left me, I won't ask about your business.
Very well. Second, you must leave Julian. Julian is the husband I've chosen for my daughter. Someone like you should look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you even worthy of Mr. Grant?
Nonsense! My mom and dad are meant to be together. You old witch! Don't even think about tearing them apart.
You little brat! How dare you talk to me like that? I'll beat you up.
What are you doing? They're just kids.
Kids, huh? Well, still a fatherless little brat.
Yeah. Who knows whose kids those two even are? You think just because you lured Julian away, he'll accept you with 2 kids in tow? What if I let Julian know about this? What will he do?
Go ahead, tell him. These 2 are indeed his kids.
Okay, I'll call Julian right now.
No need to call, I'm already here.
Julian, what brings you here?
I've come to see my wife and my kids.
Julian, what are you talking about? How is that even possible? You have kids already, and they're Renee's?
Mr. Grant, you must be mistaken.
What, you think I shouldn't have these 2 kids?
That's not what I meant.
You'd better not be. Renee, why didn't you tell me you were coming home? Are you embarrassed of me?
That's not how it is.
Dad, Mom, just wanted to take back what grandparents left for us. It's not embarrassed of you? Exactly. Our dad is the best.
You 2 are really quick. Renee, let's grab your stuff and go. I'll take you out for a big meal.
Clara, hurry up and give back what my parents left for me.
Take it?
You.
Oh dear. Renee, you need to be more cautious. Such a nice jade pendant. What a shame to break it.
Clara, you're so despicable. This is the only thing my parents left me. You broke it on purpose.
Clara, you better give Renee an explanation for this.
Julian, I really didn't mean to. It was Renee herself who intentionally broke the jade, and now she's blaming me. You have to trust me.
I didn't do it. It was you.
Renee, don't need to argue further. In that case, just pull up the surveillance footage. A big family like the Quinns surely has surveillance. Get the surveillance footage for me. I want to see if Renee is being wrong. Otherwise, I'll make you pay. The Quinn family's been in your hands for a while. I think it's better to return it to its rightful owner.
No need. It's just a jade pendant. It's not worth much. I can just compensate her for it.
This isn't about money. This is the only thing my parents left for my kids.
Exactly. How could you, such a bad woman, ever pay for it?
It just slipped. I'm sorry, Renee.
Forget it.
Mom, I just found this note inside the jade pendant. You'd better take a look.
Tell me, how did my mom pass away?
How else could she have passed away? It's just because she found out that your dad was going to marry my mom, and she got so mad and had a car accident.
Then how do you explain this note?
Damn it, I didn't expect that woman still left a clue. Hiding it inside the jade pendant? Looks like she was trying to leave a clue for Renee's father. Too bad the Quinn family went bankrupt later, and we took over the heritage.
It's just a piece of paper. What does that prove? Maybe it wasn't even your poor mother who wrote this. With so many people here, only you recognize your mom's handwriting. Why should I believe you? I think you're the one talking nonsense, trying to falsely accuse us.
Don't you believe me?
How could I? I've always trusted you. But right now, we don't have any evidence. Being too aggressive will only make them wary.
But what if they really caused my mom's demise?
Don't worry, I won't just stand by. Trust me.
Mom, Dad is CEO, so he'll definitely help you out.
Is this note real or not? All we need is a professional to verify it. I think Renee's mother probably left some notes behind when she was alive.
How could I have kept something like that? I threw it away.
I have my mom's diary.
Someone. Take these 2 notes for comparison. Get a report for me?
Yes.
Julian, you...
Don't call me Julian. We're not that close.
How could you say that? Did you forget? We are a couple.
A couple? We were just business partners, let me tell you. If I had known you were this malicious, I wouldn't have partnered with you at all.
What?
Clara, never mind. Mr. Grant is now captivated by that evil woman. Let's deal with this troublemaker first. By that time, wouldn't Mr. Grant naturally come back to you?
Mom, I understand.
This is the handwriting analysis from the diary. What's there to explain?
Mr. Grant, even if this note is real, back then, Renee's mother and I were rivals. If she wrote notes to frame me, that would still be understandable.
Nonsense. My mother passed away for years. How dare you throw mud at her?
Truth or not, you have to ask your mom.
Any schemes behind this?
Mr. Grant, Clara, and her mom have spread many rumors online, but they're always to their advantage. There's too much misleading info. I haven't found any substantial evidence in their social accounts.
Dad, don't look so gloomy. Is there anything I can help? I also want to ease Dad's burden.
Sammy, Susie, you both are truly Daddy's sweethearts. You take Sammy and Susie to find a computer outside. Hack into Clara and Mrs. Wilson's accounts. See if you can find any useful evidence.
Mr. Grant, are you serious? This kid can... You should know. I've consulted many experts in the IT industry. None of them could do it.
Don't let Sammy's age fool you. He's the champion of the hacking competition.
Yes, Mr. Grant. I'll go now.
Julian, where did Jack take them?
Don't worry. He took the kid to dig up dirt on Clara and Mrs. Wilson.
Huh. What can 2 kids possibly find? Just don't bring us fake evidence and slander us again. Mr. Grant, although you're the CEO of Brighton Group, you can't just bully me and my daughter like this. Once word gets out, it won't look good.
Don't be so quick to judge whether they can find the evidence.
Well, let's just wait and see.
Mom, is it really okay? As far as I know, Julian never does anything he's not sure about.
Relax. How could these 2 little 5-year-olds possibly find any useful evidence?
Mom!
How is it? Let's see what you 2 little brats have found.
Of course, it's the evidence of you wicked women doing bad things.
So it really was you who caused my mother's demise. You drove us to bankruptcy and had my father imprisoned.
You better watch your mouth. Any evidence to prove that? On what grounds are you saying it was all our doing?
Evidence? Isn't this the evidence? This contains the transaction records of you causing my mother's demise and the chat logs of you having my father imprisoned. Check for yourselves.
How is this possible? How could 2 kids possibly find all this evidence? You must have fabricated it. I'll sue you.
You want to sue us for fake evidence? Think about what you 2 did. You think you can sue me? Aren't you 2 curious how we found all this proof? Sammy and Susie were the winners of the hacking competition. Breaking into all your accounts is just a piece of cake.
How could that be possible? How could 2 kids be one of the top hackers in the country?
Are you prepared to say your last words? If you don't have anything to say, I'll take you straight to the security bureau. For the rest of your lives, I'm afraid you'll spend them behind bars.
Julian, you...
All right, I admit. I did all these things. It has nothing to do with Clara. Just punish me.
Mom.
Clara, it's my fault to lead you down the wrong path. Take care of yourself.
All right. Since you've made up your mind to protect Clara, I'll let you, Jack. Yes, Take her to the security bureau.
Yes.
Mom!
Clara!
Mom!
If my mom were still here, she'd love me like this too.
Renee, you still have me good.
Mom, don't be upset. You still have us. Yeah, Mom, don't be sad. You still have us.
Exactly. I still have 2 little angels.
From now on, we'll be a happy family.
Mom, I failed to protect you. But trust me, I won't let that evil Renee get away with it. And Julian. I was so devoted to you, but you schemed to take everything away from me. I won't let you off easily. Hello? I have some insider info about one Mr. Grant from Brighton Group. Come to the Quinn family now, and you can get it verified. If I can't have it, then neither can anyone else.
Wait for me here. I'll get the car.
Mom, you're not even taking your eyes off Dad.
You talk too much.
That's her?
What are you doing? Stop filming us.
That's her. It said that Julian Grant, the CEO of Brighton Group, was seduced by this woman.
Yes, she's also reportedly involved with a few other men.
Stop. What are you doing?
It's Mr. Grant.
Who gave you the right to take pictures of others like that?
Mr. Grant, we received a tip-off from someone. That's why we're here.
Tip-off? Nonsense. Clara and I broke up a long time ago. As journalists, don't you keep up with the news?
Exactly. We've broken up.
It's Clara.
Julian, what should we do now? This must be her doing.
Don't worry. I won't let her get away with it. If anything happens, take the kids and leave first.
Okay.
Miss Quinn, was it you who tipped us off about this before? What exactly happened between you and Mr. Grant? Can you tell us more?
Of course. I was the one who gave you the tip before. As for me and Julian, it's all that evil woman's fault. If it weren't for her trying to lure Julian away, he wouldn't break up with me. She's nothing but a homewrecker.
You're talking nonsense. You and Julian weren't even together at all. The nature of your relationship was nothing more than for work. You made all of this up, Clara. I am the legitimate wife of Julian. This is all because Clara interfered in our relationship.
You're lying.
I'm lying? If my memory serves me right, you and Julian signed a termination agreement, right? I believe Julian can verify all of this.
Yes, I can prove it. This is the termination agreement that Clara personally signed, but now she's using it to slander my wife. I won't forgive her.
Julian? That's not true. Julian forced me to sign it.
Clara, the evidence is clear, do you still want to deny it?
Clara, I always see you my sister. I never wanted things to go this far. But if you're trying to drag me and my kids into this, I won't go easy on you. Everyone, tell you what, I'm the heiress to the Quinn family. And as for her, Clara, she's just my half-sister. She set me up and got my father jailed, all to take over the Quinn family. Today, I'm going to take back everything that belongs to me.
What? Such a big deal, and we didn't know anything about it?
It seems to be real, and Clara's mother was just taken away.
No, I didn't do any of this. I didn't do it.
Just investigate, and we'll find out if it's true. Clara, you made me do this. I hope you get your act together.
Security, take her away.
You, Renee, don't think you're any better than me. You think I don't know what you're like in private? I'm going to expose you.
How did you get that photo?
It was taken before I picked you up. This is bad.
Miss Quinn, you said you're Mr. Grant's wife, the mother of the kids. How do you explain this photo? If I'm not mistaken, it should have been taken in the past few days. Are you really the kind of woman Clara talks about?
Everyone, don't believe this photo so easily. It only captures part of the story. It was just a business dinner. Renee got a bit drunk and was helped out. I was there at the time.
Julian, when will you stop fooling yourself? Is this guy just an ordinary friend? He's Renee's childhood sweetheart. Renee, you are such a jerk. You steal Julian from me and still flirt with other men. You really have no shame.
You bad woman. My mom and Lucas are not like that.
You two little bastards. Maybe your mom had you with another man. How dare you blame me?
If you've got a problem, take it out on me, but not my kids.
Did I say something wrong? Look at the picture. How close are you with Lucas? Maybe the kids are actually his?
Don't trust it. Renee and I were childhood friends. I do have feelings for her, but nothing ever happened between us. That photo was just maliciously manipulated by someone. That night was our company's team-building dinner. This photo is from the surveillance footage. When I helped Renee out, after that, Julian covered her up.
You...
Clara, what's there to explain? Jack.
Mr. Grant.
Take this vicious woman out of here. I want her and her mother to end up the same way.
Yes.
You...
Renee, are you okay?
Thanks for your help today.
This is all for you. Honestly, you know I really like.
So, we're still friends, right?
I see. I respect your decision. Wishing you happiness. Julian, you'd better take good care of Renee. Otherwise, I'll definitely win her back.
Don't worry. I won't give you that chance. Wait for me here. I'll go get the car.
All right.
Mr. Grant, bad news. I accidentally let Clara get away.
What? Oh no, but Renee and the kids are in danger.
Bad woman. Let go of my mom.
Get off.
Let go. Let go. Mom.
You little brat. Renee, I lose everything because of you. Now it's your turn to feel the pain. I've been through.
Clara.
You came so fast.
Calm down. We can talk this through. If you want your mother out of prison, I can help you with that.
Julian, now you see, talking to me is your only option. I used to like you so much, but because of Renee, you took everything away from me. I hate you. I hate Renee. I hate all of you.
Calm down, Clara.
Julian, today, you can only choose one to save, Renee or these two kids. Let's see who you will choose.
Julian, choose the kids.
You're pretty tough. Managed to wake up with such strong medicine. Did I allow you to speak?
Clara, stop it.
What? Feeling bad?
Sammy. Jack.
Yes.
Take her away. Never let her return.
Okay?
It's all right. It's all right. Let's go home.